God, it's horrible. It is disgusting to drive through this, to ride through it. But it never happens. It never rains like this. This all happened within a matter of hours. Welcome to the first episode of the South African tour. We are literally in the middle of nowhere, South Africa. That is the exact address of this place. I checked it out. It's also called Tankwa Tented Camp. It's a really weird place, but absolutely wonderful at the same time. This is the first official day of the tour, but we did ride from Cape Town up to here yesterday. It was supposed to be a nice, relaxing ride, you know, test out the equipment, not film anything. It ended up to be pretty much the most adventurous day of our riding lives, probably ever. We are in a place that pretty much doesn't get any rain at all during the year. It's known as one of the driest places in South Africa. But the day that we got here, it flooded. The skies opened up and everything is flooded. The ground got wet, so it turned to clay, so you're basically just riding on mud and snow for 100 kilometers. On top of that, we got lost. So we went 35 kilometers the wrong way, then realized it was the wrong way, then came back 35 kilometers, ran out of gas, had to siphon from one bike to the other. So yeah, it was a very exciting day. Today the plan is to get out of here, go about 120 kilometers up to Calvenia, fuel up, get something to eat, get a lot of water, and then decide where to go from there. Because we're very good at planning, Romanians. We're known throughout the world for that. Let me show you where I slept last night. I'm telling you, this place is weird, but it has its charm. There's a bookcase with empty bottles. There's an army-style bed here that I had the honor to sleep in. There's a big double bed here, which I lost the bed to sleep in. And a very old school, I don't know, British type of looking bathroom setup. But just for that view alone, it's worth it. This part of the video I'm going to be narrating because the helmet mic decided to get upset with me. This was Tankwa Tented Camp, a truly special place. Weird and wonderful at the same time. We didn't see it during the day because we arrived at about 11 o'clock the night before and everything was pitch black. Imagine all of this last night, flooded, slippery, muddy and pitch black. It's only 6 kilometers until the main road, which was also flooded and slippery, but this part was much worse and took us about 30 to 45 minutes just for this portion. A lot of bikers come to Tankwa Tented Camps because the atmosphere is pretty chilled out. You are literally in the middle of nowhere and it's actually a great ride if the ground is dry, which it is 99% of the year, basically whenever we're not here. So just find out when we're not here and it'll be fine. So I'm here with two of my friends. Up ahead is George and behind is Daniel. They are proper globetrotters, as you would call them. They've ridden a lot of places on the planet and they truly love this lifestyle. Unlike me, which I get freaked out very easily when I'm out of my comfort zone and far away from home. So I'm trying to learn some of their secrets. I remember this specific portion of the road last night. We're doing 23-24 kilometers per hour right now. We were doing 2 last night. It's 1 o'clock, it's 28 degrees outside. If you're moving, you're fine. But, oh look, there's a sand tornado there.
Dust devils.
Dust devils, yeah, that's what they call them, dust devils. It's an African sand tornado. found what seems to be a cemetery of sorts. Again, middle of nowhere. Yeah? I don't know who lives here. Somebody must live here. Well, these guys obviously not, but somebody else must live here. Magdalena van Rooij. Born in 51, died in 2011. I have no idea why I'm filming this. It's interesting, that's why. It is literally like riding through snow. It is so slippery, and today is good. I mean, it's had lots of hours to dry out. Daniel busy showing off there. Didn't need to do that. Can just take it slow. George is going off-roading. More off-roading than off-roading. The guys at the accommodation told us to not stray off the road because apparently there are spikes placed. I don't understand the reasoning, but for some reason there are spikes. But apparently that is of no concern to George. God, it's horrible. It is disgusting to drive through this, to ride through it. But it never happens. It never rains like this. This all happened within a matter of hours. It was a colossal downpour. Whew. Man, it tires you out quickly. Oh, and before you ask, yes, Dave is with me. That's, well, he's with me in spirit. That's what I decided to call the bike. So, from now on, you shall be named Dave, Mr. Bike. You're gonna get along greatly. Now, this isn't the sort of trip that I wanted to do on a bike in South Africa. This is not what I had planned. I don't want to do hard, difficult off-road adventure stuff. That's not what most of you would be interested in, because let's be serious, not everybody is a sadomasochist. Whew. I'm already out of breath. Mama Africa. The trip that I envisioned, and hopefully it will be like this, will be very scenic through not very densely populated places, but not completely, you know, devoid of life either. Nice tourist attractions to see, nice restaurants, nice accommodation, you know, that kind of stuff. Not this. This is not what I wanted, but I'm tired. It's not what I wanted, but this is the side of adventure riding that you do not control. Okay, so we've made it to the main road to Calvinia. We've got about 90 kilometers, and look at it. This is gonna take 82 hours. Chefach. Oh, he's not stuck, he's just taking a photo. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we have time for photos. Now, don't get it wrong, this is not the standard South African unpaved road. This was supposed to be completely dry, and you could ride at 100 k's an hour on it, no problem. But because it rained, it's all messed up now. So I don't know how long 94 kilometers are gonna take us to do, because you get these little portions that you can do, I don't know, 50 on, and then there's like a 2-meter patch that's slippery, like this right here. and you don't always see the difference between the two of them. So just riding slowly, I think, is the best strategy here. And the problem is that at 33 k's an hour, 30 k's an hour average speed is going to take us 3 hours. I don't have water for 3 hours, and I don't think there's any place until then to buy water. Africa problems. That's what happens when you're not properly planned. Oh look, we're doing 50 almost. Yay. Maybe we get lucky and it didn't rain last night on the entire road, you know. Maybe, you know, it's just 1 more kilometer of this sludge and then we're fine. Alright, I am a happy chappy now. It seems this part of the road hasn't gotten rain, so it's actually pretty good. We've even managed to do about 80. We've got 73 kilometers until Calvenia, where we're gonna figure out what to do next, where to go next. We are very well prepared for this trip, as you can obviously see. Very. The vast amount of nothingness that is here is just, it's breathtaking. It's both beautiful, very beautiful, and very scary at the same time. There is nothing around. I spoke to the guys at our accommodation last night, and I asked them who lives out here, because you see these little, you see the gates, farm gates, so there must be farms, there must be people living here, and they are. Apparently this was a very heavily populated farm area in South Africa, and they used to breed a lot of sheep, and apparently the sheep, you know, ate all the grass and then it became very arid. I don't know if I believe that story, but that's what she said, so maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I wanted to start the South Africa trip on not on the coast. We landed in Cape Town, but I didn't want to start it there because I wanted to do the African bits first. We're gonna make a big circle, but I wanted to do the deserty, let's call them boring. They're not boring, they've got their own beauty, which you definitely don't find in a lot of places on this planet. But I wanted to save all the coastal regions and all the ocean and beaches and all of that beautiful stuff, which I cannot wait to see again, for the end, so we can leave South Africa with very... Now my mirror's mess. Look at it. I didn't fall. Status update: we've got 26 kilometers to Calvenia, the closest. Gravel is tricky. 26 kilometers to Calvenia, which is the closest point of civilization, you could say, to where we stayed. And the scenery has changed completely. Absolutely magnificent now. Blowcrans Pass. It's a mountain pass, 740 meters altitude. The road is in much better shape than it was this morning. I got a bit depressed when I saw all of that mud, but now we're easily doing 90, even 100 k's an hour. It's 27 degrees Celsius right now. It's not very hot, but it's very, very dry. And we stopped to take some photos, took the helmet off, and if your head's not covered or any part of your body, you're gonna burn pretty quick. George is taking photos again. Good, good. And then I'll just steal it from them. Haha. That is called being efficient. Don't have to stop to take your own photos. Washboard. Daniel's also taking photos. Good. I shall add your content to my collection. Thank you. Okay, let's ride slower because looks pretty, but you can lose control in a second. Look at the handlebars. Albert, I'm sorry for taking your bike here. It wasn't my intention, but it's a GS, it'll be fine. I was just thinking when the last time that I saw a vehicle was, and many hours ago. Last night probably. Last night when we were siphoning petrol from my bike to Daniel's bike because he ran out. I think we were stopped on the side of the road for I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Two different locals stopped and offered to give us petrol. And last night at the accommodation there were also some guests there, and everybody was extremely pleasant and friendly. It was nice. It was a nice company. Friendly people. And the scenery can change from 1 hour to the next just like that. It's crazy. 2 hours ago we were struggling in muddy portions and doing, I don't know, 10 an hour, 20 an hour, and now we're doing 80 on a mountain pass. So that's South Africa for you. Full of adventure surprises. Oh look, a house! Civilization! We're getting closer. Just look at those clouds. Look at that. This kind of beauty should be illegal. That's it. The clouds in South Africa, I've noticed, are completely different than any other clouds from any other country that I've been to. I'm sure that in the rest of Africa they're probably the same or similar, but I can't put my finger on it, but they are very different compared to European clouds. I don't know why. Maybe I'll find out, or maybe one of you can tell me. No idea. They seem to be squished, sort of like their bottom has been chopped off, and they're very fluffy, and they're concentrated in little packs. I don't know why I'm talking about clouds so much. I like them. I love them. I missed them. Now that is a beautiful sight to see after riding in the middle of nowhere for 10 hours. Say hello to the town of Calvenia, and let's go get some petrol and make our plans. South Africa is full of long stretches of straight roads, so if you're into that, then this is definitely the place for you to ride. Alright, just filled Dave up. He's all happy now. We're looking for a place to eat, a place to buy some gas canisters. Where are my gloves? I didn't put them on. Lovely. Buy some gas canisters because we don't want to run out of gas anywhere. Just be prepared. That's what we're trying to do. So this is Calvinia. Interesting little place. Hello, my friend. Do you have any empty gas canisters? Do you have any empty gas canisters?
Empty?
Empty petrol canisters to buy?
No.
To take with us?
No.
Take it down left side, your left side. Right.
George wants to wash his bike. That's his priority right now. Bike washing. Hi, hello. Și cum dracul cărăm? Unul că nu mai facem din astea.
All these ones.
Yeah, just those.
Just the two.
Yeah. All right, so it has been decided after drinking 2 liters of water, we are gonna go straight to Upington, which is about 411 kilometers away. It's gonna take a while. We should be there in about 4 hours, but realistically I think 5, so by about 9 o'clock. It's gonna be another long day today. Yesterday was a very long day. Today's just gonna be long. But it was the best decision. If we want to make it in time, if we want to make it to Pretoria by New Year's, so I can spend that with my brother, then it's pretty much the only option. The guys have gone up in front because apparently stopping for me every 20 minutes to change batteries and put new cards in is a big downer. So I told them it's fine, they can ride at their own style, their own speed, their own rhythm. 404 kilometers till Upington. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna say fun. It's tiring, but I'm gonna say fun as well. The good part is that I'm the only one that has the compressor, so if I get a flat I'll be fine, but they'll have to stop and wait. Ha ha ha. It's 4:30 now. It's 27 degrees Celsius. It's not that hot if you look on the thermometer, but if you're out in the sun you will get burned immediately, and that's one of the things that we forgot to buy. Sun cream. So my face is already red, but I just bought some now, put it on, and it happens in a very short amount of time. I mean, you're not gonna get sunburned on top of your head riding a bike, if you're bald of course. But I was only without a helmet for like maximum 20 minutes all added up, and got burned quite a bit. So sun cream definitely a must for Africa. This sounds like a stupid motorcycle tip. Obviously Africa, sunscreen, come on. I have no idea what other little towns are on the way on this 400-kilometer stretch. I'm sure there are, there have to be, but I have no idea if they're small, big, tiny. Again, we're very good at planning, okay? Alright, we've done about 60 k's, more than 60, we've got 344 left, but take a look over there. That is a South African rain shower with a beautiful rainbow around it. Just in that little area that's grayer there, it's raining, and I think there's one in front as well, I'm not sure. So this is the part of South Africa that I said earlier on today that is the boring part for adventure riding. I'm gonna go slower in case the sound gets messed up. Lots of very straight roads, no phone signal, few cars that come in between. You do get some tourist attractions, not a lot, but you have to ride many kilometers to get to them in these sort of conditions. Now, at the same time, this has its own very real beauty when it comes to riding bikes in South Africa, because it's very serene, it's very open, yeah? Look how beautiful that is. Make sure I'm going straight. That is just amazing. You've got a rainbow on your left, you've got, I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. Like somebody painted the sky with clouds, and a very long straight road, which as far as I've seen until now, mostly truckers ride it. So it's mainly used for, you know, sending goods up and down. It looks like BMW made a very wonky speedometer, because that's definitely not my speed. That speedometer is definitely broken. Bad BMW, bad BMW. It's not the first bike you've given me with a broken speedometer. Actually, all of them have been broken. So the first town is 80 kilometers away. The first town since we've left, I forgot the town that we were in, but the first one since then is 120. And then the next one is 300 kilometers from that one. and then it's Upington. So in a stretch of 400 kilometers, for the Americans, I'm very sorry, I cannot work that out in my head right now how many miles it is, but it's less. So in a stretch of 400 kilometers, you have two towns, northwestern South Africa. What can I say? Okay, we are coming up to the town of Brandtflay, and we need to find some gas because got 180 kilometers range and still have 260 kilometers until Upington. Is there a petrol station around here? Yes, yes. It's always a good sight to see petrol. It's a wonderful sight. Hello, my man. Can you fill her up for me, please? Him, because it's a guy. His name's Dave.
Oh.
Towards Upington?
Yeah, that's the way.
Well, yeah, which one's the next town?
From here,
Yeah.
you get Kenat,
How far?
and then Upington.
Oh, so two more.
Yeah.
And how far is the first one?
First one is 140, I think, yeah.
140?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 70, and then plus 70, yeah. It's the same.
What do you guys do here to keep entertained?
Just,
Eh?
It's just, yeah. Just drinking and
Working and drinking, eh? Alright.
you want to party, must go to Upington. Yeah. But it's nice and quiet there.
Yeah, it is. The whole road was nice and quiet. I think I saw 50 cars maybe in total.
On the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mostly trucks.
Yeah, the trucks, they transport grapes.
Rice.
Export grapes.
Oh, grapes. Take them from Stellenbosch.
No, from here.
From here?
Upington here.
Ah,
There's lots of grapes from, you're gonna see farms this side.
okay. Means you have good wine.
Yeah, also for wine also. Yeah. Is that one right?
Thanks, man.
You wanna tap?
Hmm?
This machine don't tap.
Doesn't tap? No, I'll give you a card then. Small camera.
Yes.
It's on a bike. It has to be small. Dun, 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 dun. Were there any other two guys here on bikes? No? They go straight?
Not till I start, yeah, start at 5 o'clock, but there was no guys here.
Ah, from 5.
It's great.
You can keep it, my friend. Thank you very much.
It's a nice day.
You too. What? My improvisations are backfiring. I need to improvise some more. Very nice and very friendly people. We finally made it to Upington at around 9 o'clock at night, quite late. This is my accommodation for the night. It used to be a pretty nice looking room until an adventure biker comes along and just messes everything up. So we're gonna stay here tonight. We're probably gonna stay here tomorrow as well because it's been a quite tiring couple of days, and then after that we'll make a plan to see what our next destination is. As always, this show would not have been possible without our sponsors, Motorrad Rentals in South Africa, Cardo Systems and BMW Motorrad Romania. Motorrad Rentals is South Africa's biggest motorcycle rental company. They have a large variety of BMW motorcycles and support vehicles, are very flexible. They will also help you plan your trips according to what you're looking for and have been nothing but great since we got here. If you're looking to tour South Africa on a bike, give them a look, link in the description below. Cardo Systems have kindly provided the intercoms for this trip, and as of filming this, they are, in my opinion, still the best solution out there for motorcycle intercoms. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, the best way to help the channel out is to interact with the video. Give it a like, comment on it, put your thoughts down there, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.